तो हम लोग का एम्स एग्जीक्यूटिव असिस्टेंट का पेपर है, जिसके रिगार्डिंग हम लोग FR और SR के बारे में पढ़ेंगे। ये ऑफिशियली डाटा है, मैं आपको चलिए पढ़ के बताता हूँ। चलिए शुरू करते हैं। FR मतलब फंडामेंटल रूल्स होता है। चैप्टर 1 एक्सटेंट ऑफ एप्लीकेशन। चलिए पढ़ते हैं। These rules may be called a fundamental rules. They shall come into force with effect from 1st January 1922. 1st जनवरी 1922 को इफेक्ट में आए थे। चलिए मैं आपको मार्क करके बताता हूँ। ये देखिए 1st जनवरी 1922 को आए थे। और फिर सेकंड क्या है? द फंडामेंटल रूल्स अप्लाई सब्जेक्ट to the provisions of Rule 3rd to all government servants who pay is debatable to civil estimate and other class of government servant to which the President may by general or special order declare to applicable। ये वो सब हैं गवर्नमेंट रूल हैं जो गवर्नमेंट रूल फंडामेंटल लॉ 3rd में बताया गया है कि जो प्रेसिडेंट के अंदर आते हैं वो सब आते हैं इसमें। और फिर क्या है? गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का ऑर्डर क्या है? applicability to civilian temporary transferred to service paid from army estimates। A government servant paid from civil estimates who is temporarily transferred to service paid from army estimates shall remain subject to fundamental rule। ये फंडामेंटल रूल में कहा गया है। जल्दी मैं इसको बता देता हूँ। ये देखिए ये लाइन। चलिए अब सेकंड पॉइंट पढ़ता है। क्या है? applicability of civilian temporarily transferred to service paid from defense estimate। A government servant paid from civil estimate who is temporarily transferred to service paid from defense estimate remains subject to the fundamental rules as no similar general protection has been extended to government servant subject to the civil service regulation and paid from defense service estimates who are temporarily transferred to service paid from civil estimate। This government servant ipso facto become subject to fundamental rules for all purpose except leave while so transferred। चलिए ये 3rd पॉइंट है। Applicability to defense account department personnel। The president is pleased to decide that commencing from 1st July 1976। ये देखिए 1st जुलाई 1976। वेट The personnel of the defense account department will be governed by FR fundamental laws in all matters in which they are the present governed by the civil service regulation। second point क्या है? In matters of grant and fees of Hornia now governed under Rule 271 sequence 5 FR part 1 का है। The employees who are in the service of the department of 1st July 1976 including those on deputation या foreign service में will be given an option to continue to be governed by the provision of civil service regulation or come over the fundamental rules from the 1st July 1976। This option will exercise on before the 30 September 1976 such of the employees who fail to exercise their option within the stipulated period will automatically be brought over under the fundamental rule from the 1st July 1976। The ones exercised will be final। क्या है? Controller General of Defense Account Order consequent the decision on the decision number 3 above the following supplementary instruction are the issued guidance। The option required to be exercised in terms of paragraph 2nd of the decision will be submitted to the control of defense account under whom the employee serving on whose pro forma strength he has borne. In the case of non-gazetted staff, the option will be recorded in the service book. In the case of gazetted officer, the option will be sent to the account officer. रेट आपको एक चीज़ बताता हूँ इम्पोर्टेंट। चलिए आपको बताता है, एक सेकेंड देखिए। अगर कोई गेजेटेड ऑफिसर है तो उसका अकाउंट हैंडल करेगा अकाउंट ऑफिसर। अगर कोई नॉन गेजेटेड है तो उसका स्टाफ हैंडल करेगा। देखा आप लोगों ने, ये दिखा रहा हूँ, ये यहाँ से ये हो गया। In the case of the Indian Defence Account Service, who are on deputation control of defence account pension will be pro forma controlled. In matter of leave, travelling allowance, pensionary benefits and general provident fund and defence account department employee will continue governed by the following rules. लीव के लिए CCL's लीव रूल्स 1972 एवेंटन टाइम टू टाइम, और ट्रैवलिंग अलाउंस के लिए सप्लीमेंट्री रूल्स SR, पेंशनरी बेनिफिट के लिए CCS पेंशन 1972 और GFR GPF के लिए रूल्स 1960 लगता है। और फिर FR 3 क्या कहता है, unless in case of the otherwise distinctly provided by under these rules, the rule do not apply government servant whose condition of service are gone army or marine regulation, आर्मी और मरीन रेगुलेशन। FR 4 और 5 डिलीट है, 5वां क्या है, where our ministry or department of government is of opinion that the operation of these rules may causes under hardship to any person, that ministry or department as the case of may order or reason to be recorded in writing, relax the requirement of that rule to such extent and subject to such conditions as it may consider necessary for dealing with the case in a just and equitable manner, provide that no such order shall be expect will be concurrence minister of finance। ये भैया सब मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ फाइनेंस के अंदर आता है। गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ऑर्डर क्या है, गाइडिंग प्रिंसिपल, द पावर ऑफ रिलैक्स रूल एज एंड व्हेन वी कंसीडर necessary to deal with any particular case in a just and equitable manner as is intended, as in the past to be invoked only in rare and exceptional cases, such as should only be taken in accordance with the expected procedures hadly followed in dealing with such cases before an order of relaxation in past. In any case, the Ministry of Finance should be consulted, and any exacting rules of business or procedures of the Government of India Secretariat having a bearing on the subject complied with. In any case which it is agreed by the Ministry of Finance that it is a fit case in which the power to relax any rule should be exercised, the reasons for such relaxation should be placed on record on the appropriate file, but these should not form part of a formal order itself to be issued in this behalf। FR 6 क्या कहता है, the central government may delegate to any of its officers subject to any conditions which it may think fit to impose any power conferred upon it by these rules with the following exceptions: all powers to make rule, the other power conferred by rule 6, मतलब रूल के बारे में दिया है। FR 7 क्या है, No power may be exercised or delegated under these rules except after consultation with the Ministry of Finance. It shall be open to the Ministry to prescribe by general or a special order cases in which its consent may be presumed to have been given. गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के ऑर्डर क्या है बाई delegation the power administration ministries. अभी चैप्टर फर्स्ट चल रहा है. Being stated that the administrative can be redelegated power by subordinate authority in respect of all matters except the following: creation efforts, right of losses, reappropriation exceeding 10% or original budget. Certain ministry departments have raised doubt whether the power of delegation restricted the power of respect of delegation. The financial power rules only is clarified that the power of delegation is in respect of all the sets of rule. Delegation of financial power rules are GFR and FRSR. The power of interpreting these rules is the president. इसका president के हाथ में होता है. चैप्टर 2 में क्या है? FR9 use unless there something repugnant in the subject of context in the term definition in the chapter are used in the rules in the sense explained. The act means the Government of India Act. Administration का क्या है? Means an administrator of a union territory appointed by the President under Article 239 of the Constitution and includes the Governor of Assam as acting agent of the President respect the North-East Frontier Agency. ये वन का भी है. Allotment means grant of a license to a government servant to occupy a house on lease or request by the government or a portion thereof for use by him as residence. Average pay क्या है? Means the average monthly pay and during 12 months complete immediately preceding the month which is event occurs. Necessary the calculator average pay.